crafty friends. It's Kim here in the Spellbinders studio along with
Josie.
And guess what? It's that time of the month again.
No, it goes by so fast.
October, hello, flew by.
I know, it did. But you know what? November's here, and we have something new and amazing for you. I'm super, super excited. I know I say that every month, but I'm really excited about this month. And
This theme is so much fun. It's
I know.
called
Charmed
Life. Gives you a little hint before we go into the box. And of course, we are talking about November clubs, by the way. This is our November club walkthrough. We're going to show you everything in the box, which is our Deluxe Caboodle, which means it's all of our clubs together, plus that fun bonus item. But of course, remember, you can subscribe to any club individually, 1, 2, 3, or all.
Or all of them, yes. So let's just jump right in.
Dive in.
All right, move the box out of the way. And I am going to start with the small die.
Ooh.
And this one is called Let's Do Brunch. And come on. How cute is that?
So fun. Let's get it in the middle of the
You
screen
have your
here.
favorite brunch foods. What is your favorite
for
brunch?
brunch with your favorite bestie?
Yes.
Love this. Okay, I'm torn because I absolutely love the waffle. I mean, coffee, yes, but if I have to choose a brunch item, I'm probably going to go for the waffle right away, and then I'll be good and come back and get some protein.
But you get 3 sentiments with this set. So you get Let's Do Brunch.
Look at the little champagne.
Thanks a Brunch, and Happy Brunch Day. So there's something for everybody here, and we'll show you how you can use these later on,
Of course.
with the large die, because as you guys know, we try to do our club so everything kind of mixes and matches together.
That's right.
All right, so let's move this out of the way.
Now we're talking about girlfriends and fun.
And now
things.
this is the large die, you guys, and this is called Charmed Life. And just wait. Okay, if everybody out there, anybody that carries a bag, you guys know that bag charms are all the rage. And I've been wanting to do this for a while, and this was like the perfect month to do this. So you get a die that creates this bag, and you get these charms. You get the scarf that you can put on your bag.
Yes.
And there's a few other items in here that you don't see on this card. And there's 2 ways to do the bag. You've got kind of your fancy chain, but then you also have your everyday kind of leather strap. So it's all in here, and it's so cute.
Oh my gosh.
So sweet.
Yes, and like Josie said, bag charms are it. I mean, multi-generational too. My
Yeah.
daughter collects them. My older daughter.
Jen, our
my
photographer.
mom loves them. Yeah, Jen, our photographer, watching one day loaded with bag charms.
Yeah, she
We're
had one that was
yes.
a boot, and we're like, just wait till you see this month's club. So super excited about this month.
And let's just see if we can get a tiny bit closer here, Gavin, just because I want to really show off the mechanisms. Look how much detail Josie's put into these. Not only the lock for the purse, but all the little latches and chains. And is that not stunning?
And there's one other way to attach the charms. So you guys, this set
have it
is
all.
chock full of just different things. So we really outdid ourselves on this one. Okay,
Large
so that's
die
the
of the
large
month.
die.
Perfect.
All
I'm
right.
sure we'll see that returning soon.
And the stitch die. So if you're going out with your friends and you're going to brunch and you have a little dog and you have a bag, you have to put him in your little bag. This is the stitch die of the month, you guys. So you get this little Chihuahua, this little dog, and then you get the bag, and what you stitch on here is the bag. And Amy, who helps out here, she went one step further and put embellishments
Oh my word.
on top of every little opening on the stitch die. Like, how adorable is that?
That bag is blinged out, man.
And then you can do the dog in different colors. You can do his little shirt in different colors. We even saw somebody take this here, combine it with the large die, and make a small bag.
Oh yeah.
So
perfect.
again, like, there's so much that you can do with this set.
And again, it has all this beautiful detail, which I know is absolutely stunning, even if you don't stitch every one of those lines.
Yeah, you don't have to stitch, you guys. Just
So
keep that
perfect.
in mind. So
And
there's the stitch die.
sentiment, don't forget, for real, you're my fave, but that's probably coming up later. But
Yeah, it is. So the next,
stitch die.
I'm going to go ahead and jump into the stamp and die. And again, this is like all about your friends, going out shopping, going out for brunch. And I thought these little girls were so sweet.
So cute. Really speaks to the theme, I think, of the month.
It does. They all
And
have
I love
their
that
bags.
now we're in November and heading toward the end of the year. This is really going to set you up for all of your crafting for all of 2026, really. I mean, it's 100% evergreen. It's just all about that. I mean, it could be for Black Friday shopping.
And there's just some cute sentiment, like this one. I love this. Sending smiles with every step.
Aww.
Thanks for being my go-to girl. We all have that friend of ours that we can depend on. So this is a great set.
Perfect.
And here's Cam, your color blocking.
Yay! Gotta love that.
Next, we are going to look at the stencil of the month.
Love
And
this guy.
cherries are super on trend as well. So I kind of wanted to throw a nod at the cherries and kind of go vintage. You could use this for a background. You could use this for a bag if you wanted to, and then cut it out. So there's a lot of different things you can do with that. And here it is with the cherries from
I'm just going to check here. I imagine it's 5 layers.
I think it's
yeah,
5.
A lot of times there.
Yeah.
So it's 5 layers. So lots of detail on that guy.
Yeah.
So cute.
And the stripes, you can change the stripes to do any color that you want.
Yeah.
So, and here's the little cherries from the large die. And this is a sentiment from, I believe, I think it's Betterpress.
Maybe it's the Betterpress.
Yes.
Speaking of.
And the Betterpress.
We'll see that in a minute.
No, this is Glimmer, actually.
Oh, Glimmer's next. Okay, let's do it.
Betterpress is in here. I went out of order today. So this is Glimmer. So again, I wanted to create kind of that luxury bag. And so I did this kind of chain background for the Glimmer, which is really pretty. So you've seen it in other cards where it's the background. And here it is used with the large die as a bag pattern.
Ooh.
And then here are the breakfast brunch friends.
This small die showing up again.
Yeah, I made those into charms. And this is part of the large die, so there's a little coin purse that you get as a charm as well.
Cute. And I'm telling you, bag charms, you can get them in anything you want. I'm going to bring this guy back in because that's the other one with the Glimmer.
Yeah, we went to a gift show, and they were everywhere in every theme that you could possibly think of. Oh, yeah, the foil.
I'm showing off the foil. I just thought we'd pop it in here because it is that luscious rose gold, which is the perfect foil for this month. Yeah, I know. We saw bag charms. I mean, if you want a purple penguin playing tennis, you can find one. Love that Glimmer.
The next thing we're going to pull out is the 2D folder, and this is called Luxe Lattice, and this does mimic the Glimmer. And again, you can use it as a
smaller scale for sure.
Yeah, background. Or you can use it for a card background. And it's just, again, it's a great evergreen background. Like this for Christmas would be so cool.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
It's almost got a little nod to like a snowflake pattern just because it's that repeat all the way down.
And again, here's the large die with all the different things. Oh, here's one of the other way to add a charm. It's just kind of that little loop.
Oh, gotcha.
Which is fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the lock is shown different here. Yeah. That's so clever.
Again,
so
lots of different ways.
Love it. Let's just flip this over. And by the way, that was the 2D folder.
And now for the 3D folder. Now, if you guys remember when we first came out with our folders, we did a tufted folder. And everybody loved it. I think it's still one of our best sellers.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do a smaller version of that folder. And I thought, what better way to do it for our club members? So if you have the tufted, this is a smaller scale. It's a much smaller scale. And you'll see on one, I wanted to do it as a scale that you could use for your bag.
For the bag, yeah.
You know, everybody knows the famous Chanel tufted quilted bag. And that's kind of a nod to those bags there.
Or card background. Absolutely adorable.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see this used on so many things.
Again,
it's just,
a great evergreen folder. Yep. And then we've got the Betterpress. And this is a registration. And...
oh, by the way, that's called... I realized when you said that.
Tuft.
Petite Tuft. Perfect.
Yeah. And this is the Betterpress, and this is called Paws in the City. It's so cute.
Paws. Yes. Paws.
And this is a registration.
Okay.
So you can press her alone.
Okay.
Or you can add the little dog.
Ah.
And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 5 sentiments that go with this and a die to cut out the
I guess I wasn't realizing that you can just have her strolling along, which is perfect with her little bag and coffee. Or you can add the little pup with or without. Oh, cool.
And this is a one and done sentiment set. Nice. So press it once, glimmer it once, and then cut it out all at once.
This is what Josie's talking about here. Yep. One press, one cut. You've got 5 sentiments, like bam, ready to go. And she is just classy too.
I know,
ooh, look at
her.
her.
The beret and the stripe and the scarf. I really do love this month. I really love it. And next we have the wax seal. And it's this kind of like a coupe glass with a little bow. And it's in that really pretty oval. And the wax beads are the must-have, what do we call, corals.
Yeah, kind of all the fun little peaches and corals and bronzes and
that
rose golds. And
it goes with the foil.
Yep.
And you'll see here somebody foiled the sentiment here, and it goes great with the
pick that one up just to show.
Yeah.
What a sweet little seal. And this could be perfect for so many things.
Wedding,
Exactly.
anniversary.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of different.
Not just brunch. Here's to another well-styled year. Oh,
And then
back
this
seal of the
is,
month. Yay.
this is the little bonus item.
Oh, the bonus. So
that
this
is
is what you
only
get.
available in the Deluxe Caboodle. So
That's
this
right.
doesn't go on sale ever afterwards. So this will only be available if you're a member of Deluxe Caboodle. And I've always wanted to do a little flying pig. And I thought, how better to do this as a charm.
That's perfect.
So
yes.
this is one
Shown
other
here
charm.
on its own, of course.
Yeah.
But for a little bag charm, I die. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I did the little wings in vellum.
Vellum.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So it's super cute.
Cute.
And this is called When
I mean,
Pigs
he'd be
Fly.
adorable even without the wings.
Yeah,
but
you can
super
use him
cute
without
both
the wings,
ways.
with the wings, and he is basically another extra charm for your bag.
That's right.
So have fun with this set. I hope you guys love it as much as I
Oh,
do.
So fun.
Should we bring
We'll
everything
pull out a
over?
couple of our favorites, yeah. I mean, they all are favorites,
Yeah.
but I don't think we can fit them all in one. We'll get the big bag and the little one and the bonus. And we'll get a brunchy.
Yeah.
There we go. Yay, see if Gavin can squeeze them all in. So again, that's our run through of Deluxe Caboodle for November. We hope you guys love these little videos. Just sneak peek here, a little bit from Josie, who's of course the brainchild behind the clubs. A little bit of her little, inspiration in the background. And we're just super excited about November. So available for new subscribers on November 6th. If you're already a subscriber, you're locked and loaded, you're good to go. But in the meantime,
Yeah.
oh, and one other tip, by the way. Starting in December, we offer that free annual gift, which we'll talk about more in December. But keep in mind that whether you subscribe in November or December rolls around for that free gift.
Yes.
So just another little fun thing. We've got some fun gifts planned for December.
We do.
So we'll talk about that more later. In the meantime, enjoy November clubs. We hope you have fun. We'll have to schedule a club along. We'll have
Yes.
to do that and really start creating. I'm dying to create now
I
that
know.
we've seen all these. So
We have some great ideas. We'll show you some fun things to do with the large die in November.
yay.
Yes. So
All right. Stay tuned. In the meantime, happy crafting, and we'll see you next time.
thanks for joining us. Bye.